Hello my marvellous sausages. Onslaught is an absolute wreckfest and I love it, but I've got 14 tips here for you that'll make your game flow a lot easier. Right, I'm going to jump straight in with a doozy. There's a way for you to get 2 batteries at once, provided you've got your ability. So if you pick up a battery, what you need to do is run to the ADU, bung the battery at it, then activate your ability. When you activate your ability, you'll notice another battery just plops out of nowhere right at your feet, and you can sling that one in as well. So you get double batteries every time you've got an ability there. If you're a hunter and you've got the 6th coyote, that'll give you a double dodge. So if you've got lots of the batteries laying around the place, you can pick one up, throw it, dodge, pick that one up, throw it, dodge, and then pick another one up and throw that one as well. So it's a really good way to top off the health of your ADU really quickly. Bear in mind though, this might be patched out, so take advantage of it while it's there. Tripwires. Now, they're really the weakest of the 3 defenses, in my opinion. You can upgrade them with 1,000, 1,500 and 2,000 scrap, and it goes up in strength. But what tends to happen with the tripwires is that they detonate, and then it takes them a little while to recharge and then rearm, so they can let people through. They can be very useful in small alleyways, like in Midtown, when they're coming up towards you on the map there. But like I said, they can just drop down as well, and people can destroy them, and once they're destroyed, well, you can find yourself redoing these again and again and again. Plus, once you change waves, so once you complete the boss and come back, the tripwires don't stay at the bought level. So you bought up to a purple, and then you went out in the boss battle and came back to the same area, it wouldn't be purple, you'd have to start it up again. So they can be a little bit money hungry, the tripwires, so they're the ones I would worry about the least. The turrets are excellent. They've got 3 upgrade levels of 2,000, 4,000 and 6,000. They're the most expensive of the 3 to upgrade. Of course, they smash gets really, really good, and they prove as an aggro attractor, so people will come and damage them. So they're very, very useful, but sometimes you see them malfunctioning and just shooting off down an alleyway or shooting off at a roof. But they are pretty useful, and the second most useful defenses. Now, the most useful defenses, in my opinion, are the decoys. Now, they've got 3 levels as well. So you've got level 2,000, which is our lovely sleeper bot. That's a different type of bot, a sweeper bot. Then you've got 3,500 for a red jack, and then for 5,000, the almighty Shack stands there with his hands on his hips, thrusting his groin at the hive. So that's what you really want to be aiming for. But what's brilliant about this is, once you get Shacks on the field, it's one of the best things you can do, because it sucks loads of attention from a large radius, and it's got a lot of health. Now, this comes into its own when you've got tormentors who drop in, because once they see the Shacks and are in a close enough area, they'll start attacking him, and that's all they'll do, giving you plenty of opportunity to smack the git in the face. Now, you may find that the tormentor doesn't land near where your Shack Sifu is, but all you've got to do is get the tormentor's attention, shoot it in face, slam it in the guts, it'll look at you, it'll come straight at you, and then it'll go, ooh, a Shacks, and then just attack that forever and ever. It really is excellent. So the decoys, I think, are the best things that you can have on your defenses on the battlefield. If your ADU health is full and you've got loads of batteries strewn around the place, don't just leave them to go, because they will disappear after 25 seconds. They also disappear if you're holding them as well, and the timer counts down. What you want to do is throw them at the ADU, because that'll give you around about 50 to 60 scrap for each battery thrown at a full health ADU. Very useful, nice for scrap farming. Now, not only do the batteries heal the ADU, they also heal your defenses. So you can see when a defense is about to get completely destroyed, it kind of flashes red. Now, you really want to keep these for the old Shack Sifu, because when you see him flashing red, he's had a massive kick in from a tormentor. Go and chuck a few batteries at it, and you will restore the health, and it'll continue on. Save you a good wodge in scrap, that will. Now, every 10th battle you do is a boss battle, and once you've beaten the boss and you come back to the main map, you'll be returned to the ADU, but it'll be a different one or a different location, but the health is replenished on it. So don't worry too much before you jumping into a boss battle about chucking any extra batteries into that, because it'll be replenished. Keep an eye out for sky bombers. You'll see that they're approaching, or they're already on the map. These guys are a big pain because what they do is fire orbital lasers onto your ADUs. You've got to get them killed as quick as possible. They can be brigs, they can be knights, they can be captains. Just get them done as quick as you can once you see the sky bombers on there. Tip, don't all go running off at once after the sky bombers. Agree amongst yourselves which one you would like to go and deal with the sky bombers, and one of you can go and deal with it. The only problem you can have sometimes is when it's the brig, because they've got a huge health bar, or it's the ogre rather, and that can be a huge pain in the bum as well. But make sure you get them taken out as quick as possible. From time to time, you'll get a bonus challenge, which will reward you a heavy ammo crate, which sounds like an ice cream van when it arrives. It's completely excellent. Now then, there's different types of bonus challenges. You've got the one where you've got to just stand underneath the pyramid and capture the area. You've got rift splinters, which are kind of like the pyramid darkness rift splinters. There's 3 of them, and once you find the first one and the second one, the third one will be along in a line a little bit further into the map. You won't be able to see the third one right away, or it won't get marked for you. So kill the first one, kill the second one, and keep on running down in that direction, and then the third one should present itself. Then you've got pyramid relics, which drops like motes of light all over the place. You just have to pick up 20 of those. They're nice and easy. You can also get a bonus round, a speed round that it says, so you just got to fill the gauge with kills. Now the mines diffusing bonus round is the only one you have to do, because if it counts down, you'll all die. So don't miss out on that. Go and defuse them as soon as you can. There's an ogre in the center of them. It can be a little bit tricky, so if you've got an invisible hunter, just go in there and capture it as quick as you can. And to be honest with you, you kind of need to capture it. You'll capture it a lot quicker than you will kill the ogre. So I tend to use supers there just to distract it, or maybe even confuse it and befuddle it with some destabilizing rounds or something like that. Just get it confused and get it captured. It can be very tricky, and we did a round where it was round 49, and we thought, oh, it's only a bonus round, we shan't bother with it. And just as we finished beating the round, the countdown counted down to 0, and then we all died. But just before we all died, the portal opened up to the last boss, and then we all got resurrected. But I tell you what, 1 or 2 seconds out, and we would have had a wipe on wave 49, and we would have all puked ourselves to death. Now, the rewards in this, of course, are the new Brave weapons, and there'll be more rewards added to the loot pool as time goes on. But the shiny weapons, as they're referred to them, they have their own unique ornament attached to them. This ornament can't be earned separately, and you can't apply it to any other weapon. It's only on these weapons, and this will be going when final shape drops. So this is a limited time thing, so make sure, if you're interested in getting a good roll with the shininess on it, you're just going to have to keep on farming. It's random rolls as well, so luck and RNG, may it smile upon you. Now, halfway through every wave, I suppose you could call it, that's like round 5, 15, 25, 35, and 45, you come to a halfway house boss. You jump through the pyramid floating donut, and you've got to dunk a spark in at the end. These are very easy to do, but do not waste the opportunity to harvest scrap. Kill everything that you can. And here's a tip for dunking the spark. If you're playing a hunter, or you've got a hunter on your team, make them go invis, or you go invis, and then jump right along to the end and plop yourself in. Just make sure, though, to kill all the ads to gather all that lovely scrap. Now, for the boss battles itself, you do have a cheese spot that you can use. It's very useful from hiding away, because it can get a little bit hectic in this room. Now, as you enter into the room, you've got the steps in front of you. If you go right the way up to the back and turn to the left in the corner, there's a nice place there that you won't get shot at too badly, and you can use as cover if you're having a bit of a panic. Good little cheese spot that, very good in a pinch. Don't kill the bosses straight away. This room is a great opportunity because you're going to get endless enemies coming in while the boss still survives. For you to farm scrap, you can get scrap in here, and you may need to upgrade your turret to the final 6,000 level, or you may need to get a shacks close by to drag the attention from the ADU. Look at your scrap amounts, see how much you want. Keep in mind, 5,000 for shacks, 6,000 for the turrets. Those are the key targets that you want to be going for. for. So if you want to farm in here, make sure you kill as much as you can before you take the boss out. Let me know in the comments if you've got any juicy tips for Onslaught. I'd love to know. I might even make an advanced tips video as well. And if you did enjoy the vid, a like and subscribe is really, really cool. Really, really helps the channel out and makes me very happy. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all again very soon. Sausage.